I ever wondered what it feels like to jump off a cliff? How about rushing down a steep mountain on a bike? Welcome to the world of extreme sports. The term extreme sports might conjure images of adrenaline junkies skydiving, bungee jumping, or whitewater rafting. But the concept of extreme sports isn't as new as you might think. In fact, its roots can be traced back to ancient times. The first recorded extreme sport was bull leaping, a daring and dangerous activity that originated in ancient Crete. Participants would run towards a charging bull and attempt to leap over it, a feat that required immense agility and courage. This wasn't just a show of bravado, it was a ritual, a display of physical prowess deeply intertwined with the culture of the time. Fast forward to the picturesque islands of Hawaii, where the ancient Polynesians developed the art of cliff diving. Daring divers would leap from towering cliffs into the ocean below, a test of both their bravery and skill. This tradition continues today, with athletes from around the world converging on the islands to test their mettle against the unforgiving cliffs and the churning ocean waters below. Then there's surfing, a sport that was popularized in the 20th century but has a history that stretches back over 1,000 years. Ancient Polynesians would ride the waves on wooden boards, a practice that was as much a part of their daily life as it was a spiritual ritual. Today, surfing has evolved into a global phenomenon, with millions of enthusiasts riding waves from Hawaii to Australia, from California to Portugal. Extreme sports, in their many forms, have always been about pushing the boundaries of what's possible. The athletes who participate in these sports are not just thrill seekers, they're pioneers, innovators, and adventurers. They test the limits of human capabilities, challenge the forces of nature, and redefine our understanding of what it means to be an athlete. From ancient times to the present, the thrill of danger and the rush of adrenaline has always lured people into extreme sports. As time passed, extreme sports evolved, incorporating technology and pushing boundaries. The world of extreme sports is a thrilling landscape that's constantly evolving. It's a world that has seen incredible leaps and bounds in its relatively short history, with each new development pushing the boundaries of what's possible. A key milestone in the evolution of extreme sports was the invention of bungee jumping in the late 20th century. Born from the ancient tradition of land diving in Vanuatu, modern bungee jumping took this practice to new heights, quite literally. The thrill of plummeting towards the ground from dizzying altitudes, tethered only by an elastic cord, marked a new kind of adrenaline rush. The exhilarating world of skydiving followed not too far behind, as daredevils sought to take their thrill-seeking to the skies. With the invention of the parachute, humans could now leap from aircrafts, free-falling through the sky before deploying their chutes for a soft landing. The rush of plummeting through the air at high speeds became a new benchmark for extreme. And let's not forget skateboarding, a sport that started as an urban pastime and transformed into a globally recognized extreme sport. From its humble beginnings in the 50s, skateboarding has become a symbol of youth rebellion and freedom, with its gravity-defying tricks and high-speed maneuvers. The evolution of extreme sports has been significantly influenced by advancements in technology. Innovations in equipment and safety gear have made these sports safer and more accessible. For instance, modern bungee cords are designed to stretch and rebound, reducing the risk of injury during jumps. In skydiving, GPS and automatic activation devices have revolutionized safety, ensuring parachutes deploy at the correct altitude. And for skateboarding, improved board design and protective gear have allowed for more daring stunts. But the evolution of extreme sports isn't just about equipment and safety measures. It's about a mindset, an insatiable appetite for adventure, and a ceaseless drive to push the limits of human potential. The evolution of extreme sports has been nothing short of thrilling, pushing limits and constantly redefining what's possible. Fast forward to the present day, and we have a plethora of extreme sports, each more adrenaline-pumping than the last. Take wingsuit flying, for instance. It's a sport that quite literally allows humans to fly. Imagine plunging off a cliff, arms spread wide, with nothing but a specially designed suit and the laws of aerodynamics between you and the ground. But it's not just about the thrill of freefall. It's also about the breathtaking views, the sensation of soaring like a bird, and the sheer exhilarity of defying gravity. Next, let's talk about free running, or parkour, as it's commonly known. This sport transforms urban landscapes into a playground. Athletes leap over railings, vault across rooftops, and tumble down staircases with a fluidity that's almost balletic. It's not just a test of physical prowess, but also a challenge to the athlete's creativity and bravery. And then there's BMX racing. This sport combines speed, agility, and an incredible knack for balance. Racers hurtle down dirt tracks, weave around obstacles, and launch themselves off jumps, all while jostling for position with their competitors. It's a heart-pounding, high-octane spectacle that leaves spectators on the edge of their seats. But with the thrill of these sports comes a certain amount of risk. Wingsuit flying, free running, BMX racing, they all require a high level of skill. And even then, accidents can and do happen. That's why safety is paramount. Athletes don helmets and protective gear, they train rigorously to hone their skills, and they always have a plan B in case things go awry. The adrenaline rush that comes from these sports is not for the faint of heart. But for those who crave the thrill, the risk, the sheer sense of achievement that comes from pushing your body to its limits and beyond, there's nothing quite like it. In the quest for adrenaline, modern extreme sports are constantly pushing the envelope. So what's next for extreme sports? With the advent of technology, the possibilities are endless. As we venture further into the 21st century, the arena of extreme sports is set to evolve in unimaginable ways. The fusion of technology and adrenaline-pumping activities is creating a thrilling new world of possibilities. Imagine the prospect of virtual reality, VR, extreme sports. Picture yourself surfing on towering waves, not in the vast ocean, but within the confines of your living room. Or imagine snowboarding down treacherous slopes, feeling the chill of the wind and the rush of adrenaline, all while remaining safe and warm indoors. VR technology is advancing at an astonishing rate, and it's not far-fetched to see it revolutionizing extreme sports in the years to come. But the future of extreme sports isn't just about taking the action indoors. Technology is also enhancing the thrill and safety of real-world extreme sports. For instance, consider the advancements in safety gear. Helmets and pads have always been essential in extreme sports, but they're becoming even more sophisticated. In the near future, we could see wearable technology that not only protects athletes but also enhances their performance. Imagine a helmet that doesn't just shield your head, but also provides real-time data about your speed, trajectory, and even your body's vitals. Or think about a smart jumpsuit that can adjust its padding based on the specific sport you're playing. This kind of gear could drastically reduce injuries and even push the boundaries of what's possible in extreme sports. With technology advancing at a rapid pace, the future of extreme sports looks both exciting and limitless. The marriage of adrenaline and technology is creating a playground for thrill seekers that's safer, more immersive, and more exhilarating than ever before. And as we continue to push the boundaries of what's possible, who knows what thrilling new sports we'll see in the future. The future, as they say, is wide open. And for extreme sports, it's an open field of limitless potential and endless possibilities. With technology advancing at a rapid pace, the future of extreme sports looks both exciting and limitless. But why do we engage in extreme sports? What's the allure? The answer lies in our primal instincts, the human need for exploration, and the insatiable thirst for adrenaline. Let's start with adrenaline, the body's own natural high. When we take part in extreme sports, our bodies release adrenaline in response to the perceived danger. This hormone, also known as the fight or flight hormone, sharpens our senses, enhances our physical performance, and leaves us with an intoxicating rush of exhilaration. It's this adrenaline high that extreme sports enthusiasts chase, a rush that's as addictive as it is rewarding. But the thrill of extreme sports isn't just about the adrenaline. It's also about the satisfaction of overcoming fear. Fear is a powerful emotion, one that can either paralyze us or push us to greater heights. In extreme sports, fear is a constant companion, a challenge to be faced and conquered. When we confront our fears and emerge victorious, we experience a sense of achievement that's unparalleled. It's a moment of triumph, a testament to our courage and determination. Yet the appeal of extreme sports goes beyond the adrenaline and the conquest of fear. There's also the sense of accomplishment that comes from pushing one's physical and mental boundaries. In extreme sports, every jump, every dive, every race is a test of one's limits. It's about defying the odds, defying gravity, defying the very laws of nature. And when we surpass these boundaries, when we achieve what we once thought impossible, we feel a sense of accomplishment that's profound and deeply satisfying. So, what's the allure of extreme sports? It's the exhilaration of the adrenaline rush, the satisfaction of overcoming fear, the triumph of defying the odds, and the joy of pushing one's limits. Every extreme sport is a journey of self-discovery, a journey of growth, a journey of adventure. In the end, it's all about the thrill, the adrenaline, and the sheer joy of pushing one's limits. That's the true essence of extreme sports.